Hey everybody, we are in Tupelo, Mississippi, the birthplace of Elvis Presley.
Right. Now they got his birthplace house here. We just don't know if this was the location. But there's a sign up there and we'll read it. And they got a reflection garden, a museum. Nice quiet area here. It says, welcome to the birthplace. Museum gift shop. Okay, number 12. That's where we got to go to. There's a chapel. Elvis Presley Memorial Chapel. Elvis Childhood Church is here. And then, of course,
The church is number 8. Okay.
And then his birthplace.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's an Elvis statue somewhere here.
All right.
Alrighty, this is the back of his house.
Mm-hmm.
Which way you want to walk around, it doesn't matter because there's a sign over there.
Yeah, we're gonna go this way.
But that's his real house.
That's the house he was born in.
Yep. Let's see what this sign says. The Elvis Birthplace Park was begun with proceeds Elvis donated from his 1957 concert at Mississippi, Alabama Fair. Unchanged since it was built in the 1930s, the two-room birthplace sat unoccupied in poor repair. As Elvis rose to stardom, thousands of fans began coming to Tupelo to see his birthplace and wishing to see inside the house. Seeing a worthy project for the park, and the city members of East Heights Garden Club took the initiative to open the house to fans, while members scrubbed and painted. Their husbands made structural repairs. Need for safety of the visitors. Requests for a period furnishing were published in a local paper. All items in the refitted home were donated by area residents. When the house was opened in 1971, Garden Club members served as volunteer hostess, often meeting fans outside Tupelo to guide them to the birthplace park. Today, the house stands as a memorial to humble beginning of Elvis' amazing career and fitting tribute to the vision and dedication of the women of East Heights Garden Club. And this talks about when the Vernon Presley built his home for the family. He, Gladys, and Elvis were part of a small, low-income community strengthened by family, friends, and faith, most related in some way by blood, church, work, the need to survive. All were seeking a better life. All right, that's basically Elvis's early life, enriched by the love of the family, basic goodness, and neighborhood. Got it. Just basically how it Vernon.
All right.
And that's in honor of the charter members. All right, there goes BB sitting on the swing. Elvis Aaron, which is with the 2 A's.
Mm-hmm.
Presley was born January 8th, 1935. This house, built by his father, Presley's career as a singer and entertainer, redefining American popular music. He died August 16, 1977 at Memphis, Tennessee. But yep, that's his house. Pretty cool. You can see a lot of painting over the time. But we just don't know if this was the location or they moved it here. They got a lot of things when you walk around the circle. Elvis received the guitar on his 11th birthday. Gotcha. Elvis sang Old Shep at the Mississippi, Alabama Fair, and Elvis began singing specials in churches. Family reported income $1,288 and paid $12.56 in income tax. So as you go around this circle, it tells you basically the history. But yeah, just think that's where he grew up. Now, it doesn't have nothing for those. It stops at a certain point. That was Elvis at 13. Alrighty. It's pretty nice. Got Elvis Country raised on
Here in
Country Tupelo, first introduced as a hillbilly cat, then by RCA Victor as the hottest new name in country music. Elvis Presley revolutionary musical mix, always had country as a key ingredient, appearing on the country charts over 50 times. Presley's music pushed traditional country towards the modernizing Nashville sound, which followed the pop, if not the rock and roll path he'd fashioned. Elvis would record the country song he loved throughout his career. And you can see the window over there in the house. I don't know if it's the same. Yeah. That one, I mean, on the house looks smaller, so they might have modernized the window. I'm gonna find out when we go in the museum if they moved the house here or where the location of the house was. Elvis Presley and the Blues. Elvis Presley revolutionized popular music by blending the blues he first heard as a youth in Tupelo with country, pop, and gospel. Many of the first songs Elvis recorded for the Sun label in Memphis were covers of earlier blues recordings by African Americans, and he continued to incorporate blues into his records and live performances for the remainder of his career. That's Elvis with B.B. King. Big Boy Crewed Up. Albert King, Elvis, WDIA. That's where we were over there in Memphis with Little Junior Parker and Bobby Blue Band, which we seen the statue. And this is his childhood church. Alright, there goes BB by his childhood church. He attended the Pentecostal church where Elvis first fell in love with gospel music. Says so this was a block away on Adams Street. So they might have been from Adams Street. Because if this was on Adams Street, this is the Puerto Rican bathroom. This is a replica of that house, and they still use this today in Puerto Rico. I remember using something like this back in the day.
Our house?
Yep. In Puerto Rico, my grandmother's house, that's what was in her backyard. Where I took you, where they grinded the coffee.
Yeah.
That was the outhouse.
Yeah.
And that was so scary. That's wooden seats. I remember it being concrete.
I remember.
I remember the hole is still there.
I remember ours being wooden.
Yeah. I mean, hers was got more modern, but
yeah.
I'm sure it was wooden in the beginning, but.
Like when we go out camping and stuff, they would have the concrete.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
But
I used to hate those. Oh, my God.
they cold on the butt.
They used to be so scary. And there was no toilet seat cover around it.
Nothing.
You could see down in it. Oh, having flashbacks. Let's go by the fountain over there.
Oh, this is something over here, too.
It's pretty nice and peaceful.
It is peaceful. It's a chapel.
Oh, I think this is the chapel. You can come in and reflect. See if it's open. This is just a memorial chapel. That's all. Huh?
That's beautiful in there.
Now, I do want to say the only reason we're not paying to go inside there is because everything inside is replica. It's like people donated it
Yeah.
to the era,
Yeah.
but it's not his stuff.
Right.
That house is his house.
Yes.
You know, this church here,
That's the church he went
that
to.
is his church. But
Let me see something.
it's like I said, this structure was originally 1 block away on Adams Street, so if this was 1 block away on Adams Street, was Elvis's house here? Or was it the 1 block away from Adams Street? You guys happen to know, let us know, but we're going to find out.
Yeah, I recommend they take some.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yes, that is, we just spoke to a lady. That house is literally,
Where they built it.
that's the location.
Yep.
And there was other houses just figure coming across on this street.
Mm-hmm.
And that church was a block away from here.
Yep.
But no, this is Elvis's grounds that he walked through and everything. So that's pretty nice to know that, you know, other than some things have changed, but she said there was rows of that house here. So we definitely were walking. If you turn around and smile, baby. We definitely were walking where Elvis, you walked on his porch and everything. I mean, that's amazing. That is amazing to know that that's, it says this water illustrated the years of Elvis's life, representing the traits, humanity, generosity flowing together, a form of a complete circle. Son of a gun. All right, let's go check out the museum. And that building that we went in, where Elvis was singing, that other church,
Yeah.
you listen to him sing gospel all day long. And these are just people saying that how they met Elvis. I guess these are people that knew the Presley.
Him and Guy Harris grew up together.
Oh, okay. Okay, and then you got Sam Bell, James Osborne, Henry Bubba, Hellestein, the late F.L. Bobo, recounted by George I. Booth II, Joe Bitsy Savory. All right, let's make our way to the gift shop.
That's just cute.
My mother, Faye Harris, and Garris Presley were lifelong friends. In fact, mother was there when Elvis was born. Later, Presley's moved over on our side of Satilo Road. And I think that's where the apartments are, or something. All of us boys, James Charles.
When we were small, we would play cars under the house where it was cooler on hot summer days.
As we got over, we slipped off to the creek and swim. And that's probably the Elvis Lake over there.
Yeah. Elvis and the rest of us were just ordinary kids having fun and trying to stay out of trouble. Among that many boys of different ages, somebody always pulling pranks or aggravating another kid. Sometimes.
Now this line here that you're getting ready to read is so true even to today's day and age, and that's why parents should never get involved in kid stuff. And read that one.
Sometimes we would fight just to have something to do. One kid would be mad at another one day, and they'd be playing together the next.
That's
that
right.
Is so true.
And then the parents get involved and keeping the kids away, when all reality, kids growing up, everyone's done it.
Kids are going to be kids.
Yeah. I mean, you see it when you raise kids and everything.
They'd be mad at one kid one day and best friends the next.
And that's why it's not good to get involved. Especially at a young age.
Well, they got to learn how to work their things out.
Yeah. Now we just got to find magnet. Oh, there we go. All right, we got the Mississippi magnet. Well, that's a nice one there.
Which one? Do you want that one?
Right. Let's see if there's any more.
Okay. Well, look around.
Because I'd like to see. Oh wow, Elvis parking.
There we go. Taking care of business.
Got the Tupelo days of Elvis. See if you can find him in that picture. He's there somewhere. I'm gonna say that looks like him in the corner right with the teacher. See where the lady is? I think that's him to the right of the lady.
Over there?
Or her left.
Oh.
The small one.
Because he was a natural blonde.
That was in the military. Just think if he would, even if he wouldn't have became famous, if he would have made the military his career, he still would have had a good life in retirement.
That's when they released his first record in China.
Yeah, it looks like when the cops were chasing him, probably before he went into the military. I don't know if people remember when records were like that.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, my name he would come out like old on his name Clint Cadell.
That's his taekwondo.
Mm-hmm.
Is it safe?
I think that's the first time I've ever seen him with a beard.
He looked good no matter what he was in.
Man, I don't know. I think I remember those, or I don't remember
I
those.
kind
but
of remember those.
What year does it say on there? 1970.
No, via satellite and watched 1 million fans
No,
around the world.
1978. That
Yeah.
one is that box of cards.
Yeah, I kind of remember those.
All right, this just basically takes you to the reflection pavilion. You get to walk around. It's nice and peaceful, and just reflect on everything you just seen here, either about Elvis.
Or yourself growing up.
Yeah.
What's made you you?
Billy Presley. It's his cousin. School friend. Childhood neighbor, Guy Harris. I think we read something like that. Ann Presley, a cousin by marriage. Reverend Frank Smith. Miss Oleta Grimes. Gladys Presley, as related by F.L. Bobo, salesman at Tupelo, whatever the name of this place. Tupelo. Jimmy Galt. Another classmate. Jackie Prather. And Becky Martin. Old Plymouth.
These things are so small.
And we complain about today's cars.
I mean, it looks big, but the inside is so
Look at that
small.
bumper. Like bumper car bumpers. But again, I think that I don't think that's their car, but I think that represents
A car that they
that
may
they
have taken
drove, right.
to Memphis. It was a Plymouth. The discrepancy was it was either a 37 or a 39, but it was a Plymouth because Elvis stated that his dad packed the boxes in the trunk and on top of the Plymouth, and we got the hell out of there because that had to be better in Memphis.
Gotcha. So
And that's quote unquote coming from Elvis.
all right, and that's it over there. Fans are invited to pause for a moment of quiet rest amid beauty. The beauty of nature, the peaceful garden offers time to reflect on Elvis's boyhood, the early years of journey that made him into the amazing man he became. Perhaps reflection on the first 13 years of one's own life will bring into mind families, communities, special individuals, and other influences that have shaped your life. So think about your first 13 years. So,
Well, guys,
what'd you think about that?
I love that.
Yeah, that was really nice. That is his house. That is the location. I think what it said was that Elvis, when he made his big concert or something, he donated that. I think he had something to do with this anyway. What we read in the beginning.
Yeah. But everybody, leave your comments in the comment box. Until our next video, everybody take care. Take care of one another. Take care of yourselves. See ya.